Very good evening to one and all. I'm Karthikeya Kumar from Hyderabad, and I've been working in the field of HR and analytics since a very long time. I'm really sorry because of the cold. I'm not able to be more clear. So this is a very small presentation, or rather a discussion. There is nothing as such kind of a slide here. So I wanted to talk about the three things here: Corona, careers, and crimes, because we have seen the ups and downs in careers and the situations that happened due to crimes in the past two phases of Corona. So again, we are going through the next phase of it. It's a very, very tough time for everybody to ensure that they are all going to be very much safe in this period. So number one, are we all really safe and saving ourselves from this corona? To be very honest, we see a lot of ignorance in the society today. More than 50% of the public are without masks, without protection. Those sanitizations, those gloves usage, or those PPE kits, the words which we have heard about in the stage one and stage two of corona are no more heard now. Nobody is bothered to take care in these ways. I mean, on these lines of precautions, nobody is much bothered. Everyone are like, it will just come and go. And the way it has been popped up, like Omicron is not that dangerous, is somewhat many people said. More negligence has started coming up. Now, this kind of third phase, what we are going through now, could turn out to be a very more dangerous activity, because already on an average, officially or unofficial, when we see there are thousands of cases getting recorded in our society. So how much secured, how much safe we are? See, it's not only about our safety, it's about your society, your neighborhood, your family, everybody. There are people who are trying to keep you safe. There are trying people who are really looking for that safety, but there are more than such people who are trying to be negligent in this society, especially not wearing the masks and walking around. Even if you have a small suspicion of any such symptom, why don't we go ahead and get an RT-PCR done? So many of us are not doing it. Many of us think that, okay, it's just a cold or a cough. Especially December, January, February, and March are going to be the peak times, because it's a winter season. Anything can come up. Whether it is a cold or a cough, let us not certify ourselves. Let a doctor do it. See a doctor, take a medical advice, get it on prescription, and then ensure that you are safe and your surroundings are safe. Now, having this in place, we already know, because there is no need of giving a gyan about what are the precautions we need to take about corona. Now, what are the precautions we need to take about the rest of the two? Careers. At this point of time, it's not at all advised for a job shift for many people, unless or until there is a real requirement. And please ensure you are changing a job only when you have a confirmation or an order copy in hand that you are going to take it forward. If you don't have an order copy in hand, if you are leaving the current job, we can't even imagine how the market is turning around. And by the time you go for your next job, in a span of 10-15 days even, anything can happen. So we must be losing the existing one, and we may not be able to upcoming one. So careers, again, this is going to be a big fluctuation in the market. Experts say that the market is open, but not that widely open. Even they say that the market is working, but it's not totally open, especially for those who are beyond 8 to 12 years of minimum experience. The market is still struggling because there are two conditions: highly experienced and high package. So let us not be in a run to go ahead and start searching for another opportunity unless you feel like it is needed, or else if you're moving out of the current opportunity, make sure that you have a new opportunity in hand ready so that you can walk out of this. Number three is all about the crimes. Yes, absolutely. The first two phases of corona has explained and in fact given a lot of gyan for us what type of crimes are happening, especially on cyber. Please trust me, the social media is a very big umbug, and social media is having a lot of false and fake information. Do not trust any such information unless or until it is released by the government of that particular state. For example, our state, unless government of Telangana, the medical department releases some statistics or any such information or any such GO or a circular, do not rely or pray for any such false information on the social media. It is not entertained. Be careful of your Facebook accounts, social media accounts. Do not do any such transactions using any unwanted apps. There are many cases which I have witnessed in the past few 2-3 months where people lost lakhs of rupees. Do not just go ahead and run around these shopping opportunities And especially do not put your display pictures on, especially family people. Do not put a display picture or your personal photographs or a DP for WhatsApp or Facebook or any social media, because a lot of morphing is going on today and many families are suffering. So this corona is not just a disease in terms of medical lines. This is also a disease in terms of crimes and also careers. Please make sure you're all staying safe away from this corona, staying safe with your job in hand, and staying away from all these cyber crimes, because you don't know which fellow will ping you for which reason. And never ever, whatever happens, let the earth become upside down, let Antarctica come to the top of the earth. Never ever share a OTP with anybody. If there is any such real requirement, walk up to the bank and get it done. Because you are performing an activity from your end, you get an OTP, that's fine. But somebody is asking you for an OTP, never ever rely on it. For this knowledge, you don't need to be a master in cybersecurity. You don't need to be a gem of a company, or you don't need to be a great mind. It's a minimum basic common sense. Some Tom, Dick, and Harry calling you at a late night or a late evening or late afternoon, asking you for a useless OTP which you never tried to even bothered about. Please be aware, please be careful, especially those who do the app management. You are paying your credit card bills, purchasing through online. Ensure that you are using a proper gateway. Let it be only through a phone pay or the right redirected direct company bank website. Right? Do not drop your Aadhaar cards, PAN cards to anybody on social media through WhatsApp or Facebook. You don't know how are they used. Do not publish your family details, certificates, or any such very personal information, okay, on social media, because we don't know how is it taken again. Right? You may be enjoying your new purchases, but everything need not be on social media. So corona has been teaching us very many things. Right? Be careful with your careers, be careful with the crimes, and make sure you're all going to be safe, will be safe, and keep the society safe. Right? Thank you so much for listening to this, and have a great time and have a great evening. And I also request everybody to please ensure, create some awareness, and make sure that we are all going to live safe again. Thank you so much and have a great day.